Time is money. As J.D. Rockefeller once said, the difference between me and everybody else is how I spend my time. Now we'll talk about the duties of the real estate agent and the real estate auction agent. You'll want to refer to your downloaded student package for the next couple of slides. This course is designed for anyone who wants to be in the real estate business. We want you to see how much different and efficient it is to be a real estate auction agent. I'm now going to go through with you how a typical real estate agent spends their time when they're looking to get a listing. Generally they do floor duty. When they're doing floor duty, it's a minimum of 4 hours of floor time waiting to find a listing or a lead qualified for them to go out and make a presentation. When they do set an appointment, they go out and preview the property, look at the property, and discuss the price. It takes time and motivation with the sellers in order to prepare a comparative market analysis so they can demonstrate to the seller how much their property is worth. When they do the market research to prepare the CMA, which is a comparative market analysis, they will determine a listing price, hopefully that will be satisfactory to their seller. Listing presentation to the seller, getting them convinced to list their property with them, will take several hours. They'll have to take photos, have to put a sign in the yard, and spend time discussing with them what is going to happen over the next several weeks while they're trying to sell the property. They write advertisements and enter that information into the multiple listing system, which takes 1 to 2 hours. They prepare a home highlight sheet, which they distribute out to potential prospects who are looking at the property and send out to other agents. They do a home book, which gives all the information about the property for other realtors to take a look at when they're selling the property or showing the property. And they revisit the home book to update it at various times in progress with the sellers if anything has changed or new information is discovered. They have weekly telephone conversations with the sellers to bring them up to date as to what's going on and give them the feedback that's happening and how the market is doing. And generally this listing will last about 6 months. So you have a lot of time involved working this property before it gets sold. They revisit the property, pick up business cards from agents who showed the property, make an inspection of the condition of the property, and again discuss with the sellers what's happening and how the interest is and where if the price is too high and whether it should be lowered. They do open houses. They may do 1, 2, 3, or 4 before they get a prospect which may present a contract for their sellers to consider. Once they get that contract, then they have to negotiate that contract between the sellers and the buyers if there's not offered a full list price. This could lead into hours and hours of back and forth between the agent and the buyer and the homeowner. In all, you're looking between 50 and 75 hours a typical agent will have involved in the property before they get their first contract. This does not include their automobile expenses, real estate fees, insurance, errors and omissions insurance, and any other costs that may occur, advertising being one of them that helps them get that property sold. These figures are based on our professional experience, are strictly an estimation, and each listing may vary based on a 6-month, 9-month, or 12-month listing, depending on how it is done and how quickly the contract comes in for the buyer to be able to buy that property. As a real estate auction agent, the auction house does all these things, leaving you time to sell or to pursue other business. Now, all those things take place in that time period, and that's if the property sells. If it doesn't sell, then you're looking at losing that listing to another agent because the seller has become dissatisfied with you because you have not got the property sold. As an auction agent, you can tell them the date and time when their property is going to be sold. Now we will compare the benefits between the traditional method of sales and the auction method of sales. Real estate auction marketing, the summary of benefits, why it works and how it impacts you. Auctions are a high-powered option to long-term one-to-one sales programs. Why it works, it's dynamic, expedient, reactive, comprehensive, and reduced risk and predictability. How it impacts you, saves you time and money, highest product exposure, responsive marketing programs, it's a turnkey operation, predictable, and maximizes the return on the investment or the property. Reduces risk. A sellout in today's market rather than tomorrow's uncertain one is instant and gives you instantaneous exposure and response. How it impacts you: predictable sources of buyer financing, predictable economic conditions, quick adaptability to market, maximum return on investment. Price maximization: there's no underpricing, there's no overpricing, a broader market. How it impacts you: properties realize true market value, no price ceiling, maximum return on investment. Auctions are a non-threatening sales technique for buyers. No close until auction day. On-site teams that sell the public with information, not pressure. Strong prospect sales team relationship. Leads that reveal questions and interests. How it impacts you: confident auction day bidders, predictable bidders' response and price levels, maximum return on investment. Auctions are cost of sale, clearly defined and economical. Fully accountable, broader market exposure, competitive cost of sale. How it impacts you: finite marketing costs, more value per marketing dollar, maximum return on investment. Auctions close, consumers' confidence in open forum, in-house closing teams that facilitate post-auction escrow to close of sale, state-of-the-art systems and technology. How it impacts you: a quiet, quick, efficient close, post-auction follow-up that ensures a strong auction day sale, sales results that stick, maximum return on your investment. Real estate auction agent responsibilities. You are to interact with real estate agents and other real estate professionals, introducing them to the possibility of selling property at auction. You interact with potential homeowners, explaining the process and how it benefits them. Assist the auctioneer or auction brokerage in performing auctions. Qualify buyer, making sure that they have the ability to go through with the transaction and will be able to finalize their bid at the auction itself. Talk with real estate brokers, educating them on how it works, informing them the benefits of selling at auction sale, and pay commission checks to them so that they will know that they get paid. You'll gain knowledge and extol information, assist in all facets of the auction process from beginning to end, offer options to sellers on what they need to do and not do to be able to benefit from this auction business. On the inside, work with side by side with the auction specialist, teaching them all about the auction profession. And you become a mentor to junior real estate auction agents, showing them how to get referral fees, all going through you so that you can earn additional money by educating them on the auction process.